computer, and we should be good to go. Hi, Arliss. Hi, Dave. You're muted, so you're probably not saying hi back, but I'm sure you're in your mind, you're saying hi back. Just set yourself up for this, for the mat exercise that we're going to be doing now. We're going to start off with the planks. Guys, I think I've told you about this, but I've got a HIIT app on my phone. Works with all sorts of these programs. I use this alone. It's HIIT. That's it. It's the HIIT timer. And this works marvelously with all these things we're doing, including Tabata and just 30 on, 30 off, setting up a complex circuit that we're going to do later. I'd recommend putting one of these on your phone. It's a complex timer. So what we're going to do is start off just a general plank. Planking forward. Put this over here. And in 10 seconds, what I want you to do is just do a front plank on your elbows, just like this, with your hands apart. Okay. Ready? Go. So we're going to do 30 seconds of each right now. And just keep your back nice and straight. Make sure that your butt is aligned with your feet, your ankles, and your shoulders. Try and maintain that. If you got a mirror that you can look at, make sure your back isn't sagging or upright. Just keep it like this, straight. Now go up into a push-up position plank, and come back down onto your right arm. Go up, come back down. Go up, come back down. Go up, come back down. Go up the opposite way. So the left now you come down on, come up that way. Just like this. Up and down. Stay up here, push-up position, reach around. Touch the top of your hand to the mat, come back. Do this side for 30 seconds. Up, hit, up, hit, rotate, 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 rotate. Switch arms, up, 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 and back down to the elbows. Right arm goes out, left leg comes up. Bird dog, 30 seconds. You really feel your abs tighten at this point. Balance is important. Switch. Left arm comes up. Right leg goes up. Hold your body as straight as possible while maintaining this balanced position. Back down to plank, arms apart, relax your wrists, keep your body as straight as possible. If you need a little bit of rest, take your butt up a little bit, but don't let it sag. We're almost there, 10 seconds. Just hold it like this. And relax. 4-minute ab. So right now, give yourself, I'm gonna take a little minute rest. We're gonna take it easy on you this time. Normally those first periods would be 1 minute each of the flat planks, full body planks. After this, you can do side planks. Find the side you like. Reach this elbow here. In 10 seconds, we're going to do a side plank. Take your arm up like this, or attach it to your hip. This is easier for me because my shoulder surgery. So I'm going to hold my arm up. Ready? Side plank. Arm goes up or on your hip. Either way works. Stay on your elbow, or you want to do you want to get up on your hand. It's a slightly different side plank, but it works as well. So for 10 seconds more, we're going to do this. The next one, we're going to bring the hip down and then up. Here we go. Go down, up, down, up. Just like a puppet on a string. That hip comes up. In one line. Don't stick your butt out. Keep it in line with your ankles and your shoulders. Rest. The other side. It's been a while since I've done this. I'm in survival mode. It's been months. I've been doing other stuff, but not this. 7 seconds, we're gonna do the same thing on the opposite side. Here we go, 2, 1, up. Nice straight line. It's all about control here, keeping your abs tight. Here we go, up and down, up, 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 up. Up, up, up. And rest. Tougher than I thought. Go over to the original side. And what we're going to do is the star, where you're really good for the adductors and the abductors. Get in your side plank position again, only this time up. And then take your leg and your arm up and do the star. At first you don't succeed, try again. Keep going until you get it. As long as possible, then do it again. You'll get there. Halfway. Down. The other side needs love too. 15 seconds. How's your heart rate? Here we go, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, up. . 10 seconds. And down. Very nice. Well done. To those.
All right, can we remind everyone?
What's that?
Can we remind everyone to turn their mic off? Because someone, when they breathe, it cuts out your image and goes to them.
Okay.
It's somebody who doesn't have their camera on. Just make sure your mic's off.
Yeah, I mean, the other setting there, Dave, is you can actually set it on, you can take off speaker. There's a number of settings that you can choose to get rid of that.
All right.
But that'll
Conrad,
work
the
too
other-
if everyone shuts their mics off. Yes, Liz.
The other thing that you can do is what I do is I go into your screen and on my top right, not everyone's machine will be the same, but on the top right, I can pin you. And
Yes.
it doesn't matter about what anybody else does. I only see you.
That's what I was trying to
That's-
say. Thank you, Liz, for being more technically communicative. Yes, there's that setting there that you can, what's it called, Liz?
It's called pin. You
Pin.
pin the person you want to see.
Okay, that's the one I was trying to describe to Dave, but you did it better. So you can do that and unmute, and I can still hear you if you're screaming or asking me questions. Feel free. All right, so as you know, the last and the greatest part of this is the dead bugs. The dead bugs is really important to keep your lower back on the mat. Make sure that you're always trying to squeeze that lower back onto the mat. That way your back isn't arched and it doesn't hurt your back. Safety always is first. So when we do this, what you're trying to do is create a hollow stomach and trying to touch your toes as much as possible. That gives you that hollow stomach, that rocker. So drawing your abs in causes your lower back to go down too. As you get tired, the abs start to weaken and you'll find your back arching. Fight that feeling. And if you have to, shut it down. We don't want any injury. So just try and maintain that hollow stomach if you can in these dead bugs. We're going to do this in 30 seconds. First, we're going to do that hollow stomach, trying to touch our toes with both arms and legs out. We'll lower our arms to 6 inches above the mat while keeping our legs up. Then we'll do the opposite. Legs down, arms up, legs 6 inches to a foot, somewhere around there above the mat. And then we'll do some diagonal stuff, which is really good for the obliques, really good paddling exercise. And the last one is stretching both arms and legs out about 6 inches above the ground and reaching as far as we can, lengthening that. Heels and fingertips, so get your heels to come out that way. All right, we're gonna go in 10 seconds. We'll start with just the regular dead bugs. I'm gonna do it this way so I can see everyone. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Legs up. And you can touch your toes, you know, your lower back is on the ground. Keep your knees straight as possible so it doesn't look like it, but it is. They are. So just hold these here. Lower the legs to about a foot, 6 inches, keeping your arms up here and the stomach tight so the lower back is on the ground. Switch, legs come up, arms go down. Keeping everything as straight as possible. Right leg goes down to 6 inches. Right arm comes up. And you try and touch the toe in this direction. Switch. Left arm up, right leg up. Keep it nice and static. Legs come down, arms reach out, heels and fingertips as far apart as possible. Reach. And relax. You're done. Okay. Well done.
Conrad,
Yes.
could you at some point today show us what the app for your timer looks like on your phone so we pick the correct one?
Yeah.
Because there's a few hit apps out there. So
Yeah, I mean, there are a number of hit apps, and I've used a few of them. I just find this one to be the most flexible, the least amount of advertising. I will show it to you, but you know, different people are more comfortable with different models of that. But I will certainly show you the one I have. What I'll do maybe is I'll try and look it up too, and I'll send you that link for our next workout. All right. All right.
yeah, thanks.
Okay, so we're going to move into kettlebell, the kettlebell exercises. I'm going to just see where I am here. Where I'm visible and what angle I have to take this at. Okay, here we go. Just make sure that I've got everybody in here. Okay. Figure if you're not here by now. So what you'll notice first off, and what I'm going to tell you that you'll know yourself, is that a lot of these kettlebell exercises are similar, if not easily substitutable by dumbbells. So, I mean, if all you have is dumbbell, use it, because most of these things you can do with dumbbells too. There's just a little bit different action, a little bit less stability in the kettlebell. Also, there are various ways you can use a kettlebell to make it tougher, so they're a little more adjustable. I explained some of them in our very first session, but for instance, the kettlebell can be held like this, which makes it harder to control and adds a significant factor to the load. So holding it by the handle straight out makes it a lot tougher to control. And if you have a light one, this just will make it as tough as you need to be. So rather than adding the weight, you add the control. You can also just use your kettlebell like this. So it just hangs there and becomes a weight. but still just the action of it makes it more and easier to handle. So there's two ways you can use it, this way, or you can use it back of the hand like that. And either way means you don't have to grip it too hard, which can lead to injury. Just that swinging rotational motion also exercises a lot of stability muscles in and around your shoulder and all your joints. So I love these kettlebells. Secrets of the Russians of the 50s. They can do all sorts of things. I can also show you this, which if you want to invest in something great, it's this. This is an adjustable kettlebell. I can take these weights off and switch them up just by adding and deleting weights every time I use it. I've settled on one weight that helps me in a number of different exercises, so I don't have to do that. But it's great in that you don't have to keep spending hundreds of dollars if you need to go up or down in your kettlebells. Where you get them now, I'm not sure. I got them years ago. I got them in Toronto. Actually, Dave, I just got them at that, maybe you know that place just south of Unigo, where we got a lot of our equipment at the school. Do you remember? You're muted anyway, so I don't know if you remember that. It's where Rob Thomas got a lot of the equipment. In any case, I'll try and find that for you too. If you're interested and you have some free weights, they're a great mechanism to use. So we're going to go through a few of these exercises, and they're great to substitute out if you want to do some exercise. Also, we're going to do some of these when we get into fuller workouts a little later on after next month. So the alternate swing is something, if you work with me, I really like you to do. Great for paddling. And all these exercises, don't forget, all our workouts are meant for paddlers. I mean, it's good overall, but for paddling, I'm going to modify everything to make it best for paddling. So this alternate exercise is a kettlebell swing where you use one arm. So one arm, you place your legs fairly far apart so you can swing it through the legs and come up here. And then you switch halfway. Switch halfway. It takes some practice, and you may want to do this light at first, but this is the alternate kettlebell swing. And what that does, of course, is it gives you that rotational strength that you need, because every time you do this, you're exercising the spinal muscles and the obliques and the core in the way you want them, and the shoulders for that matter. So everything you do this way gives you that strength to rotate and do that paddle stroke. So our first one is the alternate swing. And what I'm going to ask you to do is we've got about half an hour left. So I'm going to do it Tabata wise. So we're going to do 4 times on the Tabata timer. So that's 20 seconds up here, 20 seconds switching, and then we'll stop. Put it down, 10 seconds rest, and then we'll start again. 4 sessions of alternate swings. All right, everyone with me? Okay, yes, no, you're all mute, so I can't hear you. So just wave. Everyone's good? Yeah. Are you with me? Are we still connected?
We're with you, Conrad.
Okay, I lost you for a second.
You're here.
Okay. Yeah, I just had one of those internet unstable warning signs. But if we're good to go? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna set the timer. Okay, Al came late and he's giving up, but Al meant to be here, so he says hello. I think he says hello. Okay, here we go. Here's the Tabata set. Okay, so you want to practice that once. Everyone want to practice that alternate, just so You know, if you're visible, I can see you. Want to do one, just do an alternate. So the hip swings forward with the arm, switch, and come back with the other arm. Can you do one for me just to see that you're doing it right? All right. Some of you are frozen. I'm just imagining in my mind that you're doing it. Are you there? Are you back? Are you back, Terry?
Three. Yeah. One. 10. Go.
Thanks, Terry.
10 seconds. 2, 1. That was 4 cycles. Conrad,
I'm back. I don't see you guys, but
we did that.
that
Okay,
does-
good.
Okay. Good.
We can see you.
Okay, that's all that counts, right? Okay. Where are you guys? Okay, so we are recording this. I'm sharing this screen here. I'm going to stop sharing. I don't know if that's maybe what's causing it. Or maybe that's not. Okay, here I am. Okay, well, so what did you just do? The first one?
We did the 4 Tabatas, yes.
Okay,
20
so
seconds on, 10 seconds off.
thanks for doing that, Terry. Appreciate it.
Pardon?
Thanks for taking over. Okay, so the next one is the center one, which all you know, it's the double leg. So did you just do one side okay, so you did the alternate swing both sides?
All did alternate sides, yes.
Okay, fantastic. So
We
this
switched.
is a little different. This is more like a deadlift. And what you're doing is extending your seat and then taking it back up like you would in a deadlift, shooting this up with the hip muscles, if you can imagine that. So the kettlebell actually comes to eye level with this motion here with the hips. So rather than using the arms to do this, you're using the hips. Okay? That's the point of this. So are you guys, I still can't see you, so it's going to be what it is. I can't see your form. Just make sure your back is straight and that you're using your seat and your hips to get that kettlebell up. All right, so I'm going to do it just from the side here just to show you. So the motion is the hips. It's the hips keeping the back straight, which raises the kettlebell up to here. All right, you can do that 4 times. We're going to go in 5 seconds. Rest.
And so that was 1.
Go.
3, 2, 1. Go with Conrad, I guess.
Sorry, unstable internet. rest.
We're just gonna go with Conrad. There we go.
Go. And rest. All right. How am I working here now? Is this better?
Yeah. We're going again.
Hopefully that doesn't happen at all. So I've done a lot of stuff here, but this is really bad today. So we have to cope. Terry, thanks for taking over again. If I do cut out, I'm just going to let you finish off with that. So you can see what we're doing with the rest of these. We're going to be doing similar timing with that. We're going to do the alternate chop thrust. So this is unique to our club. It's a dragon boat adaptation of one of these classic kettlebell moves. I'm going to show this to you so you understand what this is. But it's a great paddling version of the thrust. So what this is, what I want you to do is combine a wood chop. So you're going to take your kettlebell and place it beside one of your legs. And the action will be to rotate. So you're using all those rotational muscles again. You're going to grab your kettlebell and then move it to this position. So this is the action. Swing it over and let it rest on your wrist. Or if it's too light, you can use the handle and then go up. But this is the motion. So over here, you've rotated like you might in a wood chop. You grab it, and then you come down into a squat position. The motion is this. You want to? I'll try that once, just once. This is the motion. Side of your leg to a squat position on one arm. Then you're going to finish off with a thrust. After that, you're going to rotate it back down to that same leg. Stand up. Then do it to the opposite side. Grab it over here. Going to take it back here into a squat, thrust and up.
Oh, I see.
Okay, put it down that leg. It's all with one kettlebell. You're always reaching around, coming into a squat, thrusting up. Putting it down, standing up, grabbing it, taking it down, thrust up. Are you with me? Really good.
Yes.
Paddling. There isn't a muscle in the body that isn't used in this. It's all functional strength, and it's all really related to paddling, all using all that muscle cross-torsional action. All right. So I have this I didn't have it for 30 seconds. This is a bit long for Tabata, but we're going to try it. So I'm going to ask you to do how many ever you can with the 20 seconds. All right. And this will just be a practice round. Normally something like this we do for at least 30 seconds or do it for a number. Okay. So let's try that anyway. So we're going to do the Tabata style. And we'll start off in 10 seconds. So come and do it with me. So the dumbbell's over on one side. You're going to bend down and pick it up. Here we go. Go. Down into a squat and up. Comes down, reach over. Comes down into a squat and up. Sit it down, stand up, reach over. Bring it down into a squat. Thrust it up. Down by the side, stand up. Rest for 10 seconds. We're going to do the opposite side. 2, 1, go. Grab the opposite hand, down into a squat and up. Sit it down by the side, stand up. Other hand comes over, rest it here, down to a squat, up, back down, stand up. Grab with the other arm, swing it around, thrust up, and sand it down. Beautiful. That's 2. 2 more. Here we go. 2 seconds. 1, 0, go. Grab it around into a squat, up, down, sit up, down, grab it. Whoops, my bad. And up, and then down. Stand up. Grab it. Down here into a squat, up and down. That's 3. Here we go. Last one. Diagonal grab. Down, up. Put it down by your side. Stand up. Grab it diagonal. Down like this. Up. Sit it down. Stand up. Diagonal grab. Down into a crouch. Up and down. Okay. That's 4. What do you think? I think that's a keeper. Okay. So, a little scheduled rest here. The next one is a fairly standard kettlebell. It's one of the stronger kettlebell exercises you can do. Again, it uses all those torsional muscles and cross-sectional and rotation using all the hinges in a circular motion. So what this is, I'm going to have to move this down just a bit, because the important thing here is the legs. So what you're going to do is get your legs fairly wide apart. The kettlebell comes through here, and you do a little figure 8 here. Just like that. Just like that. Okay, we're going to do this for Tabata. 20 on, 10 off. And then we're going to do following exercise. We're going to do it the opposite way. So it's going to go this way, counterclockwise. Clockwise one way, counterclockwise the other. Everyone with me? Everyone understand? We're all good to go? Okay. I got this down for 2 each. So we'll alternate. We'll go right, left, right, left. Clockwise, counterclockwise, clockwise, counterclockwise. Okay, we're going to go in 30 seconds then. We're going to wait till this is done, and then we'll go for 30 seconds. Okay, here we go. We're going to go in 10 seconds. Got to coordinate it with the timer. Here we go. Pick it up. Ready? Start one direction. Go. Round the legs. I got it clockwise. Heavy enough that you can do some work. Should work up slight sweat by the end of all these. Down. Now we're going to go the other way. You got to remember which way it went. Ready? Grab it. Go. And lay it down in front. So I got to remember which way it went so I can go the other way. Hardest part of this. Here we go. Ready? Go. And lay it down. One more. Here we go. Grab it. Go.
Yep.
And put her down. That's the figure 8. Great workout, because these are all whole body. The whole body's getting a workout right now. The last one of these, which will bring us to just about the right time for the first time, is this. So it's a sumo upright row. So what it does is starts on the ground, you bend down to pick it up in a squat position, and then it comes up to the chin. Bend down, let it go. Stand up here, let it go. All right, that's simple. It's a high row is all it is with a squat. So it's a sumo stance, slightly wider than the shoulders. I should back down and show you my stance. It's down here. Leg is slightly wider than the shoulders. And this is what you're doing. Okay. Stand up. There's the action. Everyone good? Sumo upright rows. 3, 2, 1. We're going to start in 10 seconds. Sorry. Got to coordinate with the timer. Here we go. Ready? We're going to do these 4 times. 3, 2, 1, go. Do it as quick as you can if it's light. Take it all the way up to your chin, elbows high. Rest. Number 1. Here we go again. 2, 1, go. Up to the chin, stand up. Up to the chin, stand up. 3, 4, 6, 7, and rest. Ready? Here we go. Go. And rest. One more. Ready? Go. 1, 2. Whew. Done. Let's see, what's our time? All right. For the first time, we're almost on time. Supposed to end in 50 minutes, so we almost did it this time. You guys have any comments, questions, just general discussion items you'd like to talk about? GLP, I guess we're having our little reminder. and or it's not GLP, actually Quinty Rouge. We're having an annual meeting this afternoon at 2. Just show up Zoom wise. I've got that meeting online and planned. Everyone's welcome, actually, if you all want to come. Any questions on this workout or where we're going with this or what we're doing? Hopefully you're enjoying them so far. It's all meant to build. So there's homework always every week. That weekly weight workout is meant to build your strength. And next week we'll start adding that cardio component, that endurance component. But these are all workouts we can work into that other one. I do the weight workout twice a week, and then I alternate the bands with one of these other workouts. We're going to start incorporating that ab workout or some ab workout as a warm up along with the shoulder exercise that I asked you to do before you got into the session today. That's about it. You understand the plan? Hope everybody is healthy and well, and we maintain this attitude going forward, and we don't get overwhelmed. So is everyone comfortable with what we're doing?
Yep.
Yeah.
If you have any questions individually, don't hesitate. Email me. I'm usually pretty good. I'll answer you within the day. Any questions you have or any information you want. I'll get that hit timer, Terry. And I can't think of anything else here that I have to share with you other than happy end of November. We've got one more month left in the year, which is fantastic. I'm looking forward to getting out of 2020 intact with all my fingers and toes, or at least most of them.
Oh, you started.
Conrad,
Yeah. Who's that?
next week for your cardio workout, spin bikes and ergs, are they possible as well?
Perfect. I mean, whatever you're comfortable with in terms of you need just a lower body exercise. And I think I explained to you this before. I'll do it because we've got a couple minutes. I love the skipping rope because it's plyometric. It's that bounding exercise that floods our neural pathways with signal. And as we get older, that's a real vital component of our exercise program, or it should be. So I love skipping. That's my first one. I know Dave really likes the, what is it? The power bike? There's a
Assault bike?
assault bike. It's supposed to be deadly.
The assault bike is brutal, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or even better for paddlers is the erg, and especially if we ever test again, the erg is marvelous for building up the cardio. But make sure if we're doing the erg for these next workouts, or at least for this next week, which is mainly a lactate endurance booster, you're using mostly the legs, which I know most of you do because most of you paddle correctly. So I'm looking for a lower body load followed by an upper body load. And I'll send you this piece on lactate. And the crucial part to read in that is the 3 ways of coping with lactate that's so important to our sport. And one of them is learning to use it as a fuel. The other is learning to pump it away to muscles that are less used. So as the muscle in the opposite area builds, like if we're doing a lower body exercise, it actually adds lactate to your upper body, which means you have to cope with it. You have to either use it as fuel or do something with it. Your body has to do something with it because it's so loaded with it. Normally, you'll find if you do it right after that upper body or lower body exercise, you'll actually be able to have a little bit of energy boost. That's what I thought. Anyway, so enough of the science. I'll send that to you if you're interested. If not, just come prepared to sweat. Bring a towel and water. Okay.
So it's just cardio, no weights?
No, well, we're gonna do, like I say, we're gonna do a build with the abs. We'll do a warm up with that. And since this is pretty intense, I doubt that we'll do more than 20, 30 minutes and you'll be done. And this will just be mostly cardio. Yes. The weight workout you should be doing on those other days. And we'll add this as our cardio endurance workout for the next month. And then we'll progress. This is all meant to fit together. All right. Are we good?
Sorry, Conrad, are you saying that are we doing a Doorbecker next week?
No,
For
we're
those who
not.
don't know what a
We're
Doorbecker is?
gradually moving into that in the very last
Okay.
phase, or in the next two phases. We'll introduce it in the next 2-month block, and then that last block will be pretty continually strength endurance workouts, a mix of all sorts of things, but very much like what I call the beast workouts. Okay, so
Okay.
we're gonna gradually work into that, getting ourselves fit enough that we'll all be able to do that at the end. All right, but it'll be tough
Okay.
next week, and it'll be up to you how many push-ups or whatever upper body work you're gonna do, aligned with the skipping or the high intensity bike. I mean, the bike works very well. The erg is excellent. It's probably one of the tougher things at assault bike if you have it. All excellent at exercising that lower body. Now, the assault bike involves some upper body too. I'd probably rather just get a bike. You can additionally work with just a bike if you take the seat off and you can't sit down. It makes you work harder. And besides, I want to watch because it's real tough. I mean, you can't sit down, so it's a lot tougher to paddle or pedal, not paddle. Yeah, so that's it. Stay tuned, and we'll see you all next week.
Okay.
Hope you don't find Christmas trees and everything's good, and don't go to restaurants and wear your mask. Talk to you.
Conrad, hang
Yeah.
on, Conrad. Can you stay online for 1 minute?
Yeah.
I want to show you what I'm doing on the erg.
Okay.
Have a great
Once
weekend.
everybody's
Okay, see everybody.
Have a great weekend.
All right, we'll see everybody.
Conrad, can you hear me?
Yes, Sylvia.
Yeah, I don't see it. I guess you're not seeing me on video, are you?
I'm not seeing you. No, you haven't got your camera.
I'm trying.
There's a
Yeah, I'm
button.
trying. It says that the host has, I don't know, you've done something. I said it's the host that did something. I'm trying to put back my.
No, but what I can do, Sylvie, is I'm going to ask you to start the video like that. Can you see the request?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so if you click on
It
that.
said, cannot start video, failed to start the video camera. Please select another video camera in setting.
Okay, so your camera isn't working, Sylvia, on whatever you got. That's what it is.
Oh. Okay, how do I?
What are you using?
It says, it's my camera that I have on my computer. See, if I look at select a camera, I have HD webcam, choose virtual background, video.
No, that would have nothing to do with it. Just, do you have you could do it on the phone. Why don't you do it on your phone?
I don't have a phone.
You don't have a cell phone?
I don't have a phone for that, no.
Okay, so I'm not sure your camera's, it sounds like your camera's not working with Zoom.
Yeah,
It may not be working at all. You may have to purchase and if you don't have a phone with a camera, you may have to, if you have anyone, you can borrow a tablet would work, or you can buy a cheap little.
Well,
you can buy a cheap little.
so last week you were able to see.
I saw you.
Yeah, but you were, before you were able.
I didn't see you last week. No. I didn't see you last week either.
Oh, wow. So, oh my God. Okay, there's probably something on the setting because I have a camera on my computer. That's why it's a little, yeah, I use Skype. So it's something that's not right. I have to figure it out.
Yeah. It's something there, some on your computer either isn't working or your setting is wrong. Yeah. So
Okay. Okay,
Okay.
I'll try to figure it out. At least I can hear you.
yeah, get somebody with more technical expertise than me.
Yeah, my son's coming this afternoon. He's good. Okay.
Get him.
Okay.
Okay. Take
See
care.
you.
See ya.
Bye. I don't know.
Hey, Mr. Hunt.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my. Can you see me?
I can see your thumb, I think.
Can you see me?
I can see your thumb. I can see the basement floor and your thumb. Or
Okay. Okay. Because I can't see me. I can't figure out how to see me, so I can see.
Did you reverse?
I want to show you.
There you are.
Okay. I still can't see me seeing you. I can see you. So what the hell?
Well, do you have me on speaker view?
Yeah, I'm trying to get you off pinned so that we can see multiple participants.
Just in the
let's try
top,
this.
on the thumbnails, you have a stack. If you go to the multi-stack,
Yeah.
you'll just click on that. You should be able to see it.
I can't figure out how to see me. Anyway, can you see? I'm just going to put the camera down.
Yeah.
Can you see me from there?
Yes.
Okay. I know this is not what you want, but this is what I've been doing because I'm still trying to decide if I'm going to try out for the national team.
Yeah.
Can you see my stroke?
Yeah.
Okay. Notice that I'm on the left side.
Yes.
Just a bit of technical advice, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Can I take a few strokes?
Sure. Okay, in the artificial and kind of jerky motion I'm getting, and I don't know if it's my internet or your video, what I see is for the paddle machine, it's probably okay. For a dragon boat, I would like to see a lot more body in the boat, but because I know the tension comes from here, your arm is up here. I'd like to see it a little more, that top part a little lower, more 45. Right now, you're probably about a 60 degree, if you understand what I'm saying. And what I'm seeing is a lot of push back with the legs rather than driving down with that top arm, as I'm always trying to emphasize, so that getting your body weight on top of that paddle enough that you can get off your seat. Just try and concentrate on that. Now, I know the dynamics of a paddle machine are very different. That's why I'm not crazy about them, because it makes you do different things than you would in a boat. It looks the same, but it's not, because the tension comes from here. So, I mean, if you can think of rotating into that, rotate, there you go. And then taking that paddle a little bit lower, not quite that low, but kind of at your shoulder, there you go. And then pushing down, getting most of your power on that top arm, like just trying to drive it down and almost leading with your chest. So you're getting your weight down on it more. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's almost like you're bending towards the water with your body. So you've got some dynamic action in the water. It's almost like bending a piece of metal and then springing into the water. You know, that tension that you can build and then get your weight down into the water. And I'm exaggerating a little bit, but that's kind of the motion that I want. Yeah. And push down with that top arm, push down and drive it all the way through to your hip. What you're going to find in the stroke that they're using too, Dave, is they don't have the exit that we do. So what you're trying to do is drive down even more. You never stop until it sort of comes out of the water. And you can actually take your hand just a little bit further in the back with the stroke they're probably doing. So that whole motion becomes even more important, that you drive through with that top arm. You understand what I'm saying?
So the challenge, a couple of challenges are, one, you end up cross chaining. So my chain is actually rubbing against the opening from the flywheel. And if I go too far down, I end up tearing up my seat because the chain hits the seat.
Okay. Fair
You
enough. I mean,
understand?
those are, I'm just
So
yeah, all I'm doing is telling you what in a boat you might do, but I know, as I told you, that the dynamics in a paddle erg are different. And you have to maintain optimum paddle erg machine thing if you're being tested on it. So
Yeah.
if you find you're hitting something, don't go that far.
Right.
It still is going to be a lot of upper body too, and you're erging more with that pull through and using the legs. I'm not sure what their limits are, how they actually mark you on your form, but I know that the most important part in a paddle erg contest is the exit. So don't stop short, bring it all the way through. Like that last little bit of motion will make your score go rocket. Shouldn't be that way, because the most important part of the stroke is the first part, but in a paddle erg, it's the last part. It's that acceleration back and pushing through. That's the most important score in a paddle erg.
There, okay.
Just push it right through the hip. Don't worry about coming out at the hip, unless there's something that they tell you can't do.
Okay, let me give you a 45-second test, okay?
Okay.
So.
Okay. Yeah, Dave, you got to shut that off because I'm still recording. Let me just unrecord. Stop. I'm going to stop recording.